I called it because I didn't want to get some copyright shit going.
Last.
Pete's having flashbacks to his childhood right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. What is this?
Actually, I called it Dino World, but either way.
Oh, hold on. I gotta get a different card.
And you get to find out what the tech level is here, too. Happy days. The tarot cards are still on you, but have been forgotten about. Be sure to add them to your inventory and stuff, your personal
Well,
inventory.
we decided that we needed to shit.
I got a reroll.
No problem. You guys are in some weird hellish world and stuff like that. There's up ahead, you see like some giant robot thing that's shooting down other flying cars and stuff, and then it grabs them and eats the car. Big metal robot of some sort.
I just fail.
Oh, all right. Well, you continue driving along through the skyways and byways of Wisconsin. Pete, it's your turn to attempt to take it over. It appears that you're just fucked. You're going to have to spend a day here. At that point, you guys notice that you seem to be being tailed by a black flying car. It's in the distance.
I can full retrieve the reroll if you guys want.
Nah, keep the full retrieve. I'll spend a hero point and reroll.
Ah, damn and blast. That Logan has
You
fun.
can do it. I believe in you.
And reduce my hero points by 1.
He believes in you. That's worth something.
Come on. No.
Damn it.
Sorry, it looks like the black car at the back mirror is slowly getting closer and stuff.
I have a reroll.
Shit.
Go for it.
I'll toss it and just give me the card.
Oh, you're not going to do it on yourself?
Can I reroll Logan or no?
Yeah, sure. You haven't rolled anything else since.
You haven't rolled since, so
okay.
Yeah, assume you're good.
Yeah, I'm easy on that.
Come on, you fucker.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
Saying, come on, you fucker, and punching him in the back of the head repeatedly seems to help.
That seems about right.
Yeah.
All right. I'll stop fucking around.
No problem. Give me a luck roll, Chris. I'm curious to see where you end up in the thing at Pete.
Land of the last.
Negative 30.
Fuck. All right. You guys settle down in let's see, hold on a second. Right. You are near the watering hole, still in the jungle. You notice that the buildings became more and more green, and eventually the buildings were gone, the green remained, and eventually you pull up and you're at the watering hole and shit, after a couple hours. You're pretty sure you shook whoever the fuck was following you, at least for a little while, and you know that continuing to head that away will get you to the bad guy base of death. Now, the phone itself, it is made of apparently Bakelite, like all the old phones that we're all old enough, unfortunately, to remember.
May cause it to break.
Pardon?
Dropping it may cause it to break.
Correct. But there is, if you want to do what I think you want to do, they'll just require some especially fancy flying from the doc, who seems to be pretty good at flying a car after a lot of fucking hard work. It may be his fucking money shot if he's doing what I think he's going to do.
Out of curiosity, the entrance to the cave on the high bluff, which is right next to where we are.
Yeah.
Is it big enough to fly the flying car in if we needed to quickly hide?
It may definitely scrape the paint. Getting in there will not be a fly roll at full, but I mean, technically it's big enough, but in practicality, no.
I'm just thinking if we need to bug and hide somewhere quickly.
It's possible. That's a brilliant thought. It is definitely possible, but Chris will not be happy making that roll.
What about the cave behind the waterfall that has the gate in it? How big was that cave that Doc climbed up the waterfall cave?
technically big enough, but you would be flying through enough water that it will it's kind of water flow that will quickly drag a pickup away. So again, that would be a very tricky flying roll, but I will say that that'd be an even better hiding place because only a crazy person would drive into a waterfall to hide.
All right. Just keep that in mind, Doc, as to potential
It's a brilliant
locations for us to
So we
book
could
to.
fly into that, and we can fly into the waterfall and end up in the sewers with a flying car.
Is that where? No. The waterfall. Remember, you climbed up. You climbed up. It was treacherous to climb up. There was a big tunnel behind the waterfall.
Yeah.
We worked out there was a gate halfway in, and the tunnel comes out through a waterfall somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know where. We've never checked out where it comes out. We just know it's another jungle. We don't know what zone it is. Could be a new zone that we've never been to.
But yeah, Corey is definitely a clever bitch, but don't tell him I said that. So. Got to torture him some more first.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I still remember we pretty much broke him mentally when we were gaming back at these swamp house days and shit because there was some mod where it was a cyberpunk thing and there's a bunch of different bad guys and everybody's trying to get this woman who was like a SimSense actress and so I started a romantic subplot with Corey and he's into it and stuff and everybody's doing this great role play and then they finally get over and all these different powerful groups are like give us the girl and Corey's like never. They're like here you go. And you can just tell a part of him died right then. I was like, I wish I had that on film. Just that little watching innocence just fucking crumble. I was like, I was so proud. So proud. He's undergone a lot of sanity loss in my games, actually, now that I think back to it.
Real life sanity loss as opposed to his.
Oh yeah. I'm not even talking about the in games.
Yeah.
Although, did I ever tell you about the best real life sanity loss that caused somebody?
Maybe I don't know.
Is the mod with the wheelchair?
No, I don't. Can't
Some
recall
haunted house, and there's this wheelchair, and so I made it some guy's personal nemesis. Like he would go running out of a door, and somebody left it carelessly in the hallway, trip over it. You know, he was standing looking down the stairs, and he'd come up behind him and swoop in, and they clatter down the stairs, and he'd be all injured and stuff. So then I was just having fun, right? I had no idea. He goes home, and it was kind of a little bit of a scary, tense module and stuff. He goes home, he goes into his back door, he trips over his sister's wheelchair because she had like MS or something. And according to the other guys, he just started screaming. Never gamed with him again, never saw him again, never talked to him again. He was out. He was done at that point. I was like, that's a fucking win for a Call of Cthulhu mod. If you can cause somebody enough real life sanity loss where they just, I'm out. It was evil. Let me see if Chris remembers that. He might. Hey, Chris, you remember that guy tormented with the wheelchair and they tripped over his sisters and started screaming? Do you remember that? Were you around for that?
With his sisters?
His sister had like MS or something. He was just some dude who gamed with us once. And he
yes. His sister played for a while, though, didn't? Like, I remember.
Did she? I don't even remember, dude.
Oh, yeah. She played more than once. She was around for a bit. But I think, was it the brother?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he didn't
out.
like us. Like, she liked us and she had fun playing with us, but he didn't. And he didn't fit in.
Yeah. Well, I think I broke him, though, with that mod. That was my memory of it. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
And Trump's declared a national emergency to get the wall built.
He's scheduling a national emergency because that's how.
No. He's called it.
Really?
An hour ago. Yes. He declares a national emergency about an hour ago.
You know, Trump doesn't bother me as much as the stupid people who elected him.
Hello.
Corey's back. Excellent. All right. So you guys are ready. Hopefully you've got some good plans, fallback positions, strategies, all that shit ready to go. Good luck.
So we go towards the base.
Well, the reason that the watering hole is good is if you remember, there's a big cleared area around the base, like very, very big cleared area, like get a high-powered sniper rifle and allow for the Coriolis effect type big.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much as soon as you go out of the jungle, you're pretty sure that even the dumbest of guards, and they have a lot of the semi-human guards and stuff, who are all carefully wrapped up so the special effects department doesn't have to make a whole bunch of new monsters and shit, will probably spot your ass in a flying car. It's pretty fucking obvious.
So we were gonna do a big sneak up. Well, even it does but we can.
You're not even sure how you would sneak across. I mean, unless you tunneled, but that'd take a long time. And you just don't have that kind of time because you're thinking you probably got about 20 minutes left until bad guys show up, like agents.
So if we track their attention, if we leave the phone here and attract their attention to here, and then book it away,
And then lure them to the.
Yeah.
That was my whole thing. It was like luring the agents to.
I just mean, but if we lure the people from the base to this location, and the agents come here as well because we leave the phone here, then they start fighting, and then it'll spread.
Does the
No,
car
I think
have
we need.
an
I think we need to.
autopilot? I mean, could you cruise control it over the base?
Huh. Is there cruise control in here?
Yeah, it's possible, but it's if it starts getting shot and stuff, it's obviously going to throw off the trajectory and all that stuff. And you're guessing that there's a lot of dino power here. In the jungle, we use dinosaur power.
So
You guys hover in the jungle just
how
outside.
tall is the dome?
Dome? You mean
Well,
the
isn't it like a
building?
big cage or whatever? Like I'm not. I guess I don't understand how you've described this.
Okay. Just imagine one, two. Okay, imagine 3 big buildings and a big dinosaur breeding area.
Okay.
For pens and stuff. And it's 3 big buildings, nice flat tops. There's no dome. I'm not sure what that is. You might be talking about the big gate that's like past this, like kilometer diameter, but that's a ways away from that.
Oh,
The one with the claws.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that like they were building that inside of their base.
No, that's over there for some reason.
That's past it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just
Anybody who doesn't have dinosaur maxed out, could you please make a sand roll, as you see plenty? In fact, you've never gotten to see a T-Rex fuck a Stegosaurus before, but you're seeing it. It's 0 if you make it, D6 if you fail, max of 12.
Come on, D6, really? For
Mhm.
dinosaurs? I saw Jurassic Park, motherfucker. Come on.
Everything's so real. It's 0 if you make it. See, you made it 0. Everything's fine. McKay, it looks like he's really hardened tight toward dinosaurs, though. He just looks at them, and you can see old Vietnam flashbacks are playing out in his eyes.
I'm actually 1 point off maxing out dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
So even if I failed it, I'd only lose 1 point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you had a rough. Your sanity really climbed since then, though.
Yeah. Well, it was that whole what was it? The whole vision that we had when we started this season.
Yep.
That's what screwed me over.
Yep. Best vision ever. So, old friends and new.
I mean, even if they shoot the car down, it'll still get close enough that the agents will come out to it, right?
right. Now another thing though is like, so how tall are the buildings?
Probably 3 to 4 stories, flat top, bars, windows, all that kind of stuff.
And we've
They
seen him coming out of one of the buildings specifically?
Yes, the middle building, not the operating area, not the science shit area, but the middle building.
The dino breeding area, or
No, that's like a big
It's separate
pen,
again.
but yeah,
Okay.
it's in their separate area.
Like honestly, like one of the things I was thinking of doing is like I could always like fly up, drop you guys off, and then go toward and then fly over the wall towards the middle building, leaping out, becoming Mechadoc, and raining chaos upon them all.
Is this before or after we get the agents to turn up?
That is a dangerous strategy here because Mechadoc's great for a single target thing. Mechadoc's bad if you have like multiple You ever see King Kong?
Yeah,
Imagine that biplanes, pterodactyls with lasers.
True.
Because every creature deserves a hot meal.
I mean, I could even drop us. Like, I could even like fly. Like, what happens if I come real high, and then come straight down on the middle building? Like, do they really have defenses looking straight up?
You're not really sure. Most of their defenses seem to be give me tactics rolls, and if you fail that, give it a shot on electronics at half.
Can I use SWAT tactics?
Yeah, sure.
I've
military tactics.
They don't have a big door to kick down, so clearly that wouldn't work.
I make my military tactics by heart.
Holy shit!
Wow. Everybody,
so
the other two are looking at it going, and Fulton's like, where's the big door? What you two think is that all of their defenses seem predicated on the fact, because they do have pterodactyls that can fly around and shit, and do. So they're thinking they have the air covered. Everything else is predicated on a ground force.
Yeah.
As I stated some other time when some other people were here, and I'm not sure if any of you were them or not, but they checked it out.
All right. So we could come in high and do the whole drop in, do a fast descent, deposit the phone, and then book the fuck out of here at high speed.
All right, hold on. I'll be right back.
I'm assuming the flying vehicle, Logan, will move a lot faster than the pterodactyls will.
Yeah. I mean,
If he
what he's doing,
the
fast descent is the most dangerous part, but the get the fuck out, that part's much safer.
I just basically do a quick a fast descent. Here, have a phone. And then, whoa!
Oh yeah, just leave the phone on the building. Yeah.
Yes, pretty much.
That was a little different than the way I thought of it, which is like fly at the building, turn on the side, have one of you guys lean out the window, put it down.
Well, it was something like that, but
right,
I was like it, but it's that thing of getting in and just doing the whole thing, zoom in and out, and
oh yeah. They'll rely on it. It'll be a lower is better drive flying car, but he is pretty good at it.
Yeah.
So we do it.
Pardon?
I mean, I'm saying that's what we do. I'm all for that.
We'll need to wait for the doctor to come back to actually.
Obviously, I'm just saying. Yeah, my full support.
Corey's
yes, we do it, Logan. We get it done, then we sit back and watch the. The only other thing I was thinking, I'll see what Doc's thoughts on it. I don't know what your thoughts on it is. As we're going in, actually pick up the phone and say, "Help! Help! We're getting attacked by dinosaurs with lasers attached to them. I don't understand. They shouldn't be like this." And then and hang up the phone and.
Now repeat your summary to Doc.
Basically, we do because they're relying on the pterodactyls, and because the flying car is a lot faster and possibly I don't know if it'll be more maneuverable than the pterodactyls, but certainly a lot faster. We come in fast and hot. We drop the phone off. We book out of there fast and hot.
Well, I was also thinking we could also we could come in fast like that, drop off the phone. Like you could make the phone call, pick up the phone, be like, "Hi," and just talk some shit, and then toss the phone on the ground.
It's pretty much what I said when you weren't here. Is I pick up the phone and say, "There's dinosaurs with lasers attached to it. What the fuck?"
Fly up. We could get on top of the building and then make our way down to get to the general.
I suppose we probably don't want to hit the building of the general until there's been enough time for the agents to start multiplying to draw off their forces. Because if we hit it before the agents start turning up, we might be in a world of hurt.
We gotta then see the problem is what happens if there's a small gate inside one of the buildings.
And he books it. Yeah, that's true. That is.
Which is why I figured we'd get to the top and then go down. Fight our way down. Because they're not going to know. Like if communicators don't work very well here because it's tech, I don't know. It depends. Like I still think that would be our best because the agents will keep showing up, and even if it's not like dinosaurs are going to come and attack inside the small building.
The only thing is we're going to have the same issue then is that we need to get away. We'll have to get away from the agents because the agents will attack us as likely as attack anybody else, except we'll be ignoring the agents, whereas the others will see the agents as an invading force.
Oh sure, oh definitely.
So, what do you reckon, Dr. Steve?
Yeah, I don't know how tough the forces are, but I mean we're on a limited time schedule, so I'm down. Fight our way down and see if we can get them.
With your guys' amazing tactics roll, I will say this: consider more closely how the agents initially arrive. And you've got less than 10 minutes left before they start arriving on their own anyway.
Well, see, that's why I think that we should lure them to the base also. Because if they're going to arrive, we might as well just wait for them to arrive here and then lure them. Because I'm thinking they're going to show up on some dinosaurs at this point. They're going to ride in a couple of them on some big black dinosaurs.
Yeah, or some pterodactyls with the Illuminati symbol on their chests or something.
Right, and then we can fly them over. And I think at that point they're gonna I think that they will go for the bigger thing that fucks with the zone. Possibly. I don't know how they work. But
they seem to go for from our other experiences that we've witnessed them, for example, the recording at Red Carpet, they were indiscriminate. They just went for everything. From memory of that long time ago.
Yeah, they might go for you. That might be a thing. Go for you and then come back and deal with this later.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm thinking we don't wait. We set it up so that they head there and they don't know us.
Fly in, drop off the phone, and then go. Because we could fly. So we could also fly over one of the other buildings, drop off the phone, and go. And then they'll come for where the phone is, see what's going on, and then just kind of havoc start to slowly ensue.
That's right. And then they'll start multiplying.
And then
it'll take a little bit to build up.
Yeah, we'll watch, see what's happening, and then attack.
Yeah, do you do that?
Yes, I think we do that, and that way also because Mr. Forearms may make a book for it towards the other gates. If that's their primary gates is a big one and the Burlington one, we need to be ready to pounce if he tries to retreat to one of them.
Well, when you GTFO, you can go and get midpoint between the big fucking gate and the...
Yeah, we can.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, Chris, I'm going to make it easy on you. Not multiple driving rolls, just 1.5. And then you guys are pretty much skidding in there, dropping the phone off neatly on the roof with the receiver off of the cradle, and then busting ass over to...
Screaming dinosaurs with lasers.
Sure, you scream random shit at them as the car goes...
I mean, so it goes over the receiver.
Oh, you're pretty sure that,
Yeah. Just to reinforce it.
And then, assuming you want to not be seen by either side, you're going to have to go in the jungle, probably do a big loop to lose anybody who's chasing you because, as Pete pointed out, the car is a lot faster than pterodactyls.
Yeah.
And then you'll need to camouflage the car in the jungle and wait and watch a little bit that's your plan.
Yeah, well, I think we could just hover in a clearing and watch, and then come back in when we see lots of agents appear.
Okay. I will describe the thing. It all comes down to your drive at half, and then I'll give you some description and then move it along.
Do you guys have skill plus cards?
This is your big roll.
I have player.
Would this be considered a Zeppelin?
No.
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 I've got a Zeppelin plus 20 card.
I have a
That's
player choice, full retrieve, and nada.
Okay.
Player choice if you're desperate.
Yeah,
But it's a hard roll he's trying to make here. Don't want to throw up on my computer.
Fuck you.
Nice.
Damn. Right. You barely had time to say dinosaurs, dinosaurs. And, you hear on the phone. And then you guys and you got pterodactyls chasing. Rah, rah, and with that roll, he's going, and it shows like the flying car going, pterodactyl laser, pew, 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 pew. And then you go, and he cruises over, and he does a big loop, and then the pterodactyls are like way the fuck back. And he's driving like a fucking fiend. And then you guys go over, give me a camouflage conceal to try to get the right amount of foliage in front of you there, Chris, so that you can see them. They can't see you so well as you're kind of hovering behind like big bushy trees and shit.
I have.
It is the most underwhelming thing you've ever seen, because after another 10 minutes or so, you see two black dinosaurs. They're kind of like little feet and little legs, kind of like a tauntaun, but black, no fur. They come out and they get blown up almost immediately by the other dinosaurs because everybody's already fucking rah, and they just get blown up. And then you wait a few more minutes, and then 4 black tauntaun looking things come out, and they get fucking wasted. And then you guys get bored. Cut to 100 black tauntauns because they keep doubling every time. So 2, 4, 8, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So there's been numerous waves, and now the bad guys have gotten entrenched and shit because the agents keep coming out of the same jungle area, which is the one you guys came from. You're kind of hovering over, waiting on things, and the battle is getting bigger and bigger, and there's like lasers and stuff, and you see agents getting literally ripped apart and then shooting these other guys, and they seem to be using like pistols and stuff like that. So it's very much one side. And eventually the last agent falls. And then a few minutes pass. And then 200 and some agents emerge from the fucking jungle. And now the battle is more... There's all kinds of these fucking dinosaurs dead and dying and stuff. They appear to just be mounts. They're not attacking independently and stuff. And so they're running around crazy and stuff. They have that same symbol on the saddle packs and stuff. And eventually, now they're starting to push. And then... you see a large contingent of, like, it looks like a large contingent of dinosaurs. They have, like, all kinds of cyberware and stuff, along with some 4-armed guy and a whole bunch of guards are now making their way over toward the big circle thing. You guys have already anticipated this, and you're in the right place. It's a big fucking group. Lots of dinosaurs and shit, and the 4-armed guys like, bitching and stuff like that. It looks like they're taking probably 50 or 100 dinosaurs and about the same number of troops, and this 4-armed guy slowly over toward the big circle. They're not going super fast because they're working on keeping the dinosaurs that they've got with them, and there's various kinds of dinosaurs, and so they're not going super fast.
What sort of distance is it?
How do you mean?
As in, from the compound to the big gate?
It's about a kilometer.
A kilometer. All right. Just to give a rough idea of how much time we might have.
Yeah.
We've got the grenades. Did you want to quickly go in and set up some booby traps with your demolition skill?
You don't think you're going to have time for booby traps? Plus, it's pretty much...
I do have time to rip some tarot cards.
Can we drop the disintegration grenades on them?
You totally could.
That's what I was
there are
thinking.
some pterodactyls flying around stuff that may give you some trouble, but most of the people are actually battling the agents now. This is like that's the holding force.
I kind of figured what we would do is throw the grenades from cover.
Unfortunately, you're way too far away. Like they got rid of all the cover for like a kilometer.
They've got a killing.
Just drop them on his ass.
Yeah.
All we gotta do is get basically close to him, and he's fucked.
Yeah.
Okay.
May I suggest we save 1 or 2 grenades to fuck with the gate?
Uh-huh.
Just in case. because I don't want to drop grenades and find he survives it because, oh, look, he manages to dodge out the way. He manages to dodge out the day. You keep missing. You keep missing. Let's blow up the gate because he's not going to be able to stop that.
All right. So you
And
guys,
that'll get him stuck here.
you guys begin your bombing run. I know what Chris is going to be doing. He's going to be driving.
Wait, we have time. Like, well, we will still have time. Like, do I have time to rip some cards or no?
You can try one if you'd like. I mean, you'd have time for more, but after the first one, you'll probably be done.
Okay. I'll rip the star.
All right. Give me a willpower times 1 roll.
Holy shit.
I won.
Welcome to the land of the. Let me double check.
This was will by 3 previously for us.
Hold on. Let me double check. Dino World.
Yeah, will by 3 magic.
Hold on.
Got noted down.
Checking. Oh no, it is times 3. Yeah, enjoy.
Oh well.
Cool. You tear that card in half, and you can almost see Pete crying.
Unknown.
That's a not known one.
Yep. Well, all of them are non. All of them are unknown. This is our first deck.
I'll spend a pause.
Oh.
Well, that way we know for the future what they do.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole purpose of us going through them. Was
Got it.
Hang on a second. Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was going to say I might have
Right. In that case, it's not an unknown. It does. If you want to tear anything, Corey, let me know. Hold on a second. And
He
it's the
doesn't have
star.
any yet. This will be second and third decks.
Star, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes. I see stars, not birds.
The star. Wow. Okay, this is a one and done effect. Chris, roll a d20. Higher is better for you. 10. Gain 10 sanity unless that puts you past 99, in which case just gain enough to get you to 99.
So
Wow.
gain D20 san, is it?
Yep.
All right. Well,
Up to max. Oh, yeah. Imagine Yana with that card.
Mm-hmm.
She'd be so happy. And then she'd roll a 1. And then she would be bitter.
Great. No effect. Excellent.
Super.
Are you sure these cards are good? Whatever.
Harsh.
Yeah.
You want to carry anything else?
Tearing it.
I mean, it doesn't take long to rip a card in half.
And you don't want to do it while inside the vehicle. We had one card blow a wall apart that we're in the building we're in. We had to evacuate quickly.
Mm-hmm. That would really fuck up
around us.
Now.
Yes.
Okay, so you're done. You're done with the tarot cards, and you decide to go into dramatic combat instead. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's super. All right. So dramatic combat round 1. This will be the round of actually not much happening. So I'm not even going to flip the card. Chris begins making his run toward the group, and the group. Let's give him a really good chance of noticing a big flying car. They haven't fucking noticed you yet for some reason. They're all focused on the goddamn. I gave them an 80% chance. They fucked it up. They're all focused on.
We're coming out of the sun.
Apparently so. Right. It shows Chris dressed up in a World War I fighter outfit. Yeah. And right. So the next round, you guys are going to be. Are you doing strafing runs on them, or are you just going to hover over them, or what?
We'll do hover because strafing runs that would be like a negative at throw grenade.
No problem.
Negative.
Just make it easy on them. Right. You go and hover over them. From the other 2 guys who are not busy driving, you stick your finger in the thing, and I'll flip a card as you're getting ready to make throws. Bad guys, for some fucking reason, haven't. Oh my God, this is funny. Villains are first. Heroes are second. Heroes have a chance of dropping things if they take.
Damn it, went the grenade now. Oh, hang on, I've lost the grenade.
I can see all you fuckers jumping out of the goddamn car. It's like, I'll take the 40-meter fall. Fuck it. Right. Any action is approved. So from you, or Chris, if you want to make a drive, you're not required to, but if you want to get a card, you can. If you fail it, then bad shit happens. From you other 2, give me throwing rolls. A fumble means that the grenade is loose in the car.
Well, can I can't I park it here for a second? Because these are used to hovering.
Yeah, if you want. But I thought you'd want to keep hold of the controls and stuff, get ready to go, because there are pterodactyls that are going to be going with this group. They just haven't. They're actually kind of doing the awkward bird walk thing, but they are here.
Well, I figure I can at least get this one in, like this one throw, because
Sure.
we're kind of like surprising them.
Yes. Yeah. For some fucking reason, nobody looks
Do we
up.
get any bonus because we have surprise?
Yes, you get a plus 30 bonus actually due to surprise, but that doesn't stop that doesn't help Dr. Stephen Yang. It just goes, just puts it out the window. He doesn't look or anything. Like, yeah, it's gone now.
By 30.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 1 hero point just
God
for this
damn it,
surprise
Roy.
round.
I'm assuming you're just going for
There we
the
go, crit.
crit. Wow, no problem. It shows like yours lands close enough, Chris. It shows McKay's go. You go. Hey, let's. Oh. And let's see. He is going to attempt. Actually, next round, because that was your surprise round.
Come on, heroes are first.
Wow. Okay, you those who made their throw get a card, and then I am counting this for the thing. Setting off an explosive is approved. So everybody who threw a grenade last round, whether you hit or not, gets a card this round. The villain is first. He is going to be attempting a dodge at a big negative to get out of the thing. So he's going for about a 40 or less because, wow, this sucks ass for him. But he does have hero points. So let's see if he has to spend them. 1 hero point gets spent. He barely gets out of the radius. A bunch of shit disappears, including a lot of half dinosaurs who are now all screaming and shit.
Does his dinosaur then gone, or like is he now on the ground? Oh, no good.
No, he's running around on the ground. He just jumped off and ran.
Oh, okay.
He didn't want to spend time with his Jesus, poor Corey. No problem. See, that's what happens when you don't play enough anytime, anywhere. You get ill. So no problem. He's pretty much running, and he's now doing or actually next round he'll be doing the yelling. But first, you guys get to go. Setting off explosives is approved. Yours are go. The dinosaurs freak the fuck out. The pterodactyls take off into the air. That's their whole round, is get airborne.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys do?
So I'll throw another grenade at him before I decide to simple act, and then I will fly next round.
All right. Ballsy. I like it. Go for it. Dr. Stephen Yang covers his face and goes, I feel ill.
I got it.
Cool. No problem. You're lobbing grenades at this poor guy. He's going, and people that are trying to run with him, some of them, he's making a dodge roll this round. Yes, unfortunately, the guy's the best thrower. Ha ha! He's going, and she shows big things of ground disappearing and thunderclaps of air rushing back in. He's like, ha, ha, ha.
Do these cause sand loss too, or no?
No.
Okay.
So believe me, he's
I will spend a hero point on that one.
McKay goes, and then the grenade falls, and it rolls under the seats.
And I dispel.
Okay, cool. He throws it really badly. I'm sure it still probably kills something under you. There's complete chaos. All the ground dinosaurs are pretty much doing shit. The pterodactyls have taken off and are flying up here, and we go into next round. Let's see. Villains are first. Heroes. Magic item stops working for this scene. So, yeah, great. You're using that. Destroying a magic item is approved. So if you want to tear a tarot card, then you get a card for that. Right. The pterodactyls come up. They haven't reached this, but they are going to try firing their lasers at you.
Do they have control of their pterodactyls? Because you said all the dinosaurs were panicking.
Actually, let me check on the pterodactyl thing. I will roll. There's like half a dozen pterodactyls. I'll roll 3 different groups for morale to see how they're doing. Lower is better. That group is not good. That group is okay. That group, they're negatives. So the group that's okay attempts firing at you. Pew, pew. I'll drop. The group that is kind of so-so, at least they didn't fucking fumble. They didn't hit, but okay, the fumble of the one group that was like, we're okay, they can only defend next round. Cool. They can't even fly right. They're going, they're ineffectually flying. So,
and just to make it more interesting, oh cruel fate. Bad guy of GM's choice gets 4 cards.
Wow. You really know how to fucking up the air here.
Yep.
2, 3, and 4. Let's see if he gets anything good. Guess which bad guy it is. That's not going to help him. Gambling addiction, not going to help him. Ooh, what's on top? What's on top of the deck?
The play immediately. Jim gets 4 cards.
Nah, he's okay. And so he's got something else he wants to do. All right, and let's see, Chris. Now it's your big. Well, actually, you don't really need to do anything yet. The pterodactyls will attempt to shoot you next round. They seem to be having problems right now.
Are we in? We're in a clearing. We're in a clear area, aren't we?
Big clear area, huge clear area. Probably a couple of kilometers. I'm giving him a fucking card for just brutal shit. There you go. All right, Chris, it's your driving roll. He's going to be attempting to.
Oh.
All right, no problem.
I spent a pause.
What?
I spent a pause.
He counters.
Okay.
God damn it. Right, you
Nice.
drain another. That's 2 gone from him, I believe.
Yep.
I'm gonna play dissemination because I have crap.
I know how many he's got until he gets the big black plot dildo, and that will be his whole happy day.
To other people.
He's directing his force.
I give that to
He points with 3 of his
Corey because he's down a card, and have a pilot Zeppelin bad guy.
You're giving the bad guy a pilot Zeppelin. He discards. He discards.
Yeah, I assume he would. But hang on a second, I'll put the card I give to Corey over there. A dissemination. Get to 4 cards.
Dissemination. The bad guy limited retrieves dissemination.
Yeah.
Where'd you place the dissemination here? Let me find
on top.
there.
On the F of fumble.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I
Hey, all right.
got here for a second.
Are you okay, man?
Yeah, I just got real sick. Or, I don't know, it just came over me.
It's probably seeing the bad guys and all these dinosaurs that I know it does it for me. Corey's like, you fuck off, Logan. Right, no problem. So right now, Chris is he did a drive-by to try to run the bad guy over. Are you wanting to do anything while this is happening? Bad guy's dodging out of the way, Corey.
I have another grenade I could throw.
Do you want to?
I would like to, I think.
Go for it. Give me a roll. This could fuck him up because he's already dodged once, so he'd be dodging again in negative, but he is pretty fucking fast and muscular and unhappy. And he has cards and hero points. And you're shit at throwing. So, no problem. You lob one out there. Even with a grenade, that's not close enough. You're like, eh. But you are trying real hard. So, your other grenade is gone now. And he goes, boom, and he's like, So, right. Meanwhile, we go to, I believe, next round.
Mm-hmm. Save last grenade.
Okay.
Good 3 words. And villains are first. Heroes, all your stun damage, if you have any, is healed. I don't think anybody does. Short dramatic speeches are approved if you do that instead of anything useful. And the bad guy for his, he's just running and dodging, but his people are shooting at you. We're going for the pterodactyls now.
Are we dodging?
All right, no problem. Group 1. No. Group 2. No. Group 3. There we go. Pew, pew, pew. Roll that dodge in your car. Roll dodge using flying, Chris.
Mhm.
Fly car. If you fumble, you go, vroom. He's like, everybody's like holding on their grenades, like, stop that. And he's like, no problem. Yes, the bad guy is super disappointed. He's sprinting toward the circle thing. You've got lots of rounds before you can get there. Just FYI. You could probably go there, do stuff, come back, and he still wouldn't, and they'd be like halfway there because you guys pretty much figured out his plan before he got to implement it, which pisses him off. So that's it for the bad guys. The land animals, they have nothing they can do. They're just roaming around. Pieces of dinosaur, like the halves of dinosaur, are still falling to the ground and shit. It is disgusting and horrifying. Heroes are amazingly first. Nothing is approved. Heroes have a small chance of getting knocked down if they take damage. Don't recommend getting shot in the car. So, Chris, do you want to just hold your action to see if you need to dodge or anything, or you're just flying erratically and kind of generally chasing the bad guy? Or do you want to try to run him over? God damn. All right, go for it.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Quarter.
God damn. The bad guy attempts his dodge. It's not super high, but it's right, Chris.
Windscreen wipers on.
What's that?
Put the windscreen wipers on. Wipe that dog off the screen.
Right. Hold on. The bad guy is going to play his dissemination card. He's keeping one of his cards. Dissemination's now on top. If anybody has something to grab that back. He needs something to get rid of this. He needs his opponent fail so he doesn't take all this fucking damage. Deal 3 cards to Hogan. Yes, they put the bad guy into card play, Corey. They decided they needed more of a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
The bad guy
wasn't fun enough to have him pos rated. We also needed him to be in card play.
The bad guy plays a reroll on his dodging.
Come on, fumble. Come on, fumble.
It's already bad enough as it is. Nope, he made it that time. Ha ha! He said he lifts all 4 arms in triumph. And he looks a lot like Garku or whatever off Mortal Kombat, but he has more fingers. So, right, he manages to throw himself aside. We now go to you two. You haven't gone yet. Corey, are you doing anything?
No, I think I'm going to hold for now.
Pete.
No, I'm holding. I'm putting my seatbelt on for the moment, just in case we do.
I'm assuming your seatbelt was on before you started doing it.
I was just specifying just to make sure there's no doubt or confusion.
Okay, great. With the way he drives when he's in combat.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty standard when we hop into a flying vehicle to wear a seatbelt, but I just wanted to make sure.
Go now to let's see. I already did pterodactyls this round. Yeah.
Yep.
Next round. Villains are first, get a total heal. Heroes are second. Heroes get a total heal. Yelling, I have the power is approved. So, villains are first. Pterodactyls, go. Chris, are you dodging around?
Yep.
Well, it
couple fumbles there.
Yes, the third group of pterodactyls. Did you make your dodge? Obviously, throwing anything would be at a bit of a negative this round as he's flying around like he's doing the Kessel run. Yeah, he's fine. All right, and let me draw some fumbles for Group 1 and 2. Group 1 says, one of the pterodactyls vomits. Other than this horrible embarrassment, nothing happens. One of the pterodactyls vomits and shit, and it splashes around on the air. The other one, the other pterodactyl, if you guys attack the other pterodactyl group, there's like 2 pterodactyls in each group, you get a bump of 2 damages against them. So we now go to.
Hang on a second.
Oh, wow. We haven't done the heroes yet. So,
What was the approved action? Sorry.
What?
What was the approved action?
Yelling, "I have the power." Oh, the bad guy's going to try to jump onto a dinosaur so he can get. He's running after a dinosaur making jumping motions.
I have the power.
Take a card. Corey, what do you do? You're going in the car, which is why you're feeling sick.
I also yell, "I have the power."
Take a card. No problem. Yes, Corey's doing a great job of role-playing his character who's also feeling sick. So we now go to next round. Good role-play. And villains are first. Navigating is approved. He wants to try to get on that fucking dinosaur. Yeah, he leaps on the back of one of these sprinter dinosaurs, and he looks at you, and 2 of his hands are holding on the rein. One of them flips you off. The other one reaching in and pulling out some sort of weird pistol thing. His dinosaur sprints well. You can catch it in a fucking flying car. They weren't really expecting that kind of shit here. So, nothing is approved this round. Hero's turn. Pete, anything?
No.
Corey.
I'm saving my grenade for the gate.
Corey?
Can I pull my pistol?
Sure. You take out your pistol. You don't want to try a quick draw and accidentally shoot Chris while he's dodging.
I will just draw it.
You slowly and carefully pull out your pistol. Chris, what do you do?
I am going to try to gain on the bad guy. So
you really don't need to try very hard. You just push a little harder on the pedal. You could probably try to run him over again if you wanted, but that would mean foregoing your dodging the pterodactyl attack.
No, I want to head towards the gate while I'm dodging.
All right, no problem. Pterodactyls go beep, 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 beep. One of them managed to hit you. Give me a dodge roll as you're going.
I fail.
No problem. Your car has like, we'll say 20 hit points, but these things do a lot compared. Okay, you got 16 hit points on your car.
Okay.
Cool. This thing is not nearly resistant as the giant flying Zardos head. So we now go to next round.
Makes me miss my van.
Well,
No,
the armor plating, yeah.
Armor plating, and I think it had a weapon on it too.
You guys healed up all your damage. You heard that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Villains are first. Any action you have to roll for. The pterodactyls are pretty much now just shooting at you. There's no way they can catch up to you, so they're just shooting at you.
All right. I'll be simple actioning toward the gate, dodging.
Yeah. Wow. The lasers are tearing you up. You need to make 3 dodge rolls. So first to full, next to -30, next to -60.
Question.
Uh-huh.
Never mind. I was gonna ask because they're projectiles but I already know. Like, hold on. Let me read something right quick. Do them.
Right. Assuming you guys survive. I'm not assuming. Pete, what are you up to?
Sorry, what was the approved action?
Nothing.
Then nothing. I'm just keeping an eye out, I'm keeping an eye out on the off chance agents are heading our way, flying agents heading our way.
Any actions preferred? Spot hidden, whatever.
Yeah, I'm spot hitting. I'm looking to make spot hitting to see if there's anything of interest around.
Corey, what are you up to? Any action is approved.
I'd like to try and shoot the sprinter dinosaur in the leg or something.
Nice.
Okay, you're going to be at half chance with your pistol, partially due to dodging, partially due to range.
Sure. Okay.
Good luck. We're all counting on you. Oh, and actually, you'd be at a quarter for a called shot leg. So it's a 1 in a million.
Well,
You make noise with your gun. You feel better. The dinosaur does not know where the bullet went. So no problem. You're leaning out the car window. So, meanwhile, we go over to Chris. How are them dodges going? 3 dodges as they all fucking scored on you.